Welcome to the Client Magnet Podcast, where we're going to deep dive into the world of personal training, and we're going to equip you with the knowledge and the strategies on how to excel in your personal training business. If you're passionate about fitness and you want to take your game to the next level, then this is the right place for you. In each episode, we're going to bring you expert interviews, real-life success stories, and actionable tips that you can implement immediately, from crafting and compelling pitches to connecting authentically with potential clients. We'll leave no stone unturned in your quest to help you become a fitness professional. Personal training services just isn't about making sales, but it is about forging meaningful relationships and guiding individuals towards their fitness goals. And we believe in combining those two things will help you make this a long-lasting career. Get ready to embrace the art of personal training and the science of selling and connecting you with the joy of transforming life. This is the Client Magnet Podcast, and I'm your host, Manny Fraser. Let's dive in. Welcome back, fitness enthusiasts. You're listening to another episode of Rise and Thrive Podcast, where we're going to talk about the secrets of success in the fitness industry. I just finished doing 100 push-ups. Well, 75. I got 25 more to do after this. But today we'll delve into the topic of that's crucial for personal trainers looking to build a thriving career. It's building a lasting client relationship, which is a key to a long-term fitness sales success. I'm your host, Manny Fraser, and I can't wait to share valuable insights to help you nurture strong, lasting connections with your clients and drive future sales through the roof. So tune in and get ready to take your fitness career to the next level. Let's get started. As a personal trainer, your expertise is undoubtedly essential. But do you know what sets you apart and ensures your long-term success? It's the ability to form genuine and lasting relationships with your clients. Sure. Offering top-notch workouts, diet plans, they matter, but the foundation of your success lies in the connection you forge with those you train. Trust me, personal trainers who truly understand their clients, motivate them, and show a genuine care are the ones who stand out and thrive in a competitive industry. So let's talk about the first one. Understanding your clients. So first things first, understanding your clients is paramount. It goes beyond knowing their fitness goals and physical limitation. It's about connecting on a deeper level to truly grasp their motivations, fears, and aspirations. When you show empathy and actively listen to your clients, you'll be able to tailor your training sessions, making them more effective but enjoyable too. So let's talk about effective communication techniques to better understand your clients and in terms of creating a personalized fitness experience that will keep them coming back for more. Let me tell you a story in terms of effective communication techniques. One thing I did with one of my clients when I was training was I figured out what he liked. So he was a gamer. A couple clients are gamers, but this guy was a gamer. And I won't say I was a gamer, but I game, but I'm not a gamer. So I found that during our sessions, we had nothing to talk about. So a lot of times you just come in and be silent and like, oh, so what do you play? What do you do? Oh, I play games. Okay. What games do you play? PS4, something. I don't even remember the game's name. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's really cool. So actually, in order to have a deeper conversation with this client, I went out and bought a PS4, and literally he lit up. And we started talking about PS4 and Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and talking about how cool the game was. My goal there in buying the PS4 wasn't just entertainment for myself, but it was understanding my client's needs at the time and just having something to talk about, right? So when he came into the gym, he felt like he was coming in with his friend. And then we talked about the motivations that we talked about through that. It opened up to other things when we were able to talk about video games. And so I created that personalized relationship with him and helped him in terms of his fitness journey because he needed to lose it because he had to have a major surgery. So if he didn't lose that weight, he wasn't going to have that surgery. And that was important in terms of just understanding my client and what he needs at that time. Next, building trust and accountability. So building trust is a bedrock of any lasting relationship. As a personal trainer, your client entrusts their health and well-being to you. They want to know they're in good hands. So one of the ways to really establish trust with your client, it starts from the very first interaction with them. Setting realistic expectations and delivering on your promises. So like when you have promises, let's say for instance, you say to them, I'm going to hold you accountable to coming in rain, sun, sleet, snow, whatever. And let's say for instance, the first time they don't show up, you're like, it's okay. You're not holding them accountable like you said you would, right? So building trust and accountability is by imposing discipline even when it's hard. A lot of times trainers want to be friends with clients. They don't want to be just trainers. Oh, my client might not like me if I do this. I don't want to stop them from eating or enjoying their life. But that's what they're hiring you for. So by staying consistent and transparent, you'll reinforce your credibility and demonstrate that you genuinely care about their progress. And you're doing what they hired you for, which is holding them accountable to their fitness goals. Next, motivation and empowerment. Those are two powerful tools in your arsenal to really build a long-lasting client relationship. Your clients seek not just physical transformation, but a positive and uplifting experience. So what strategies can you actually use to keep your client motivated? It's just by celebrating their achievements, no matter how small they are. Empowering them to take ownership on their progress fosters a sense of accomplishment and boosts their commitment to your training program. A lot of times what I do when I'm doing goal setting is I find little small milestones that they can hit throughout their prescription and periodization. Throughout the prescription, we're talking about, okay, let's talk about you joining axe throwing. Let's talk about you committing to soccer. Let's talk about you doing the basketball or running a marathon. Okay, cool. So now that we've had all these things and these milestones, when these milestones come up and these deadlines come up, I'm the first person to congratulate them. Great job, you did it. You're amazing. Being that person where they can come to and say, hey, look, I ended up doing this. I set goals with you and I finally actually was able to accomplish it. Well, guess what? You're going to build a long-lasting relationship with someone if they know that you're there to help them win that championship that they never knew that they needed. I always use the example of Tim Grover and Michael Jordan. Because a lot of times a lot of people don't know this story. Some people do. So whoever's in the know knows. But Tim Grover was Michael Jordan's first trainer. He was a trainer that was not with the Chicago Bulls at the time. In 1989, Tim Grover sends a message to 14 players on the Chicago Bulls, none of them being Michael Jordan. And the person who finally sees that message was Michael Jordan. And he saw it because he saw it in other people's mailboxes. He's like, oh, why is this guy reaching out to everyone else but me? And being the competitor he is, Michael reached out to Tim. Now, he didn't reach out to Tim. Because he's hired by the team, he got the team to reach out to Tim. So the team called in Tim Grover, did all this stuff to kind of figure out if this guy actually true, not a charlatan. And lo and behold, Tim Grover gets hired to train Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan before Tim Grover does not win a championship. Michael Jordan after Tim Grover wins a championship. That's the power of personal training, motivation, and empowering your client. Don't just look at Michael Jordan as the athlete, the star athlete. Look at Michael Jordan as Tim Grover's personal training client, who Tim Grover helped win a championship. So the last thing in terms of really helping you build a long-lasting relationship with your client is a personal touch in a digital age. In a world that is increasingly digital, personal touch can make all the difference. So let's explore ways to enhance your personal connection even in the virtual realm. So a lot of ways you can do that is through setting up Facebook groups, WhatsApp chats with all your clients, where it's where you start building a community of your clients. Call it Manny's Den, whatever your name is, Den. Fitness Den, where people can talk to each other about their goals and the things that they're doing. And where if they join your team, let's just say they drop their goals in the chat and everyone cheers each other on. Like there's other ways to create this personal touch in a digital realm. But you got to do it because we're living in this digital realm, and the world's never been smaller, but we've never felt more disconnected. We have so many apps that keep us all connected, but we don't even know each other because we refuse to get to know each other. We have to use these applications, these apps that we have, smart. So there's also other ways that are very classic. You're training them on a face-to-face platform. So like, think about this. Another way to make this really classic in terms of things you can do is a handwritten note, a thoughtful message can go a long way in strengthening your client-trainer bond. Just saying, you got this, great job, and giving it at the end of the workout. Hey, you crushed it today. Giving it to them at the end of the workout. And where they can read it and be like, oh, cool. Maybe even like a card where it doesn't have to be Christmas, doesn't have to be New Year's, just a card, and get every trainer, get all the people that work with you to sign that card and just saying, great job, you're doing it, you're crushing it, to that your client. That goes a long way, and it creates that personal touch and creates a bond between yourself, your client, and everyone else. There you have it, folks. The key to building a long-lasting client relationships, these are the keys. And I will guarantee that if you follow these keys, you'll have long-term success in this fitness business. Understanding your clients, building trust, fostering motivation, and adding your personal touch are all parts of the recipe for triumph as a personal trainer. Tune into this podcast episode to learn more about these strategies and apply them right away. Make sure you share it with a friend and get them to get on board. Okay? As you implement these insights into your training practices, you'll find that your clients not only achieve their fitness goals, but become your most significant advocates, spreading the word about their remarkable experience they've had with you, with everybody. So you get instant referrals. So let's go out there, make a meaningful connections, and create a ripple effect of success in the fitness industry. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast, Rise and Thrive, podcast series exploring how to become a client magnet. For more exciting episodes in personal growth and success in the fitness world, until next time, keep inspiring and be inspired. See you next episode. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep pushing boundaries, inspiring change, and making a lasting impact through the personal training. Stay motivated, stay committed, and remember, the journey to excellence is just beginning. This has been Manny Fraser signing off. Keep shining, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Happy coaching!